are live here in the 600 aisle at Total Pet Expo with one of my favorite guys to interview, Dr. Roger Mugford. I mean that truly, I really do.
Kirsten, thank you so much for that. How can I live up to this?
Well, you will. I'm sure you will. But you are the founder and president of the Company of Animals, and it's a terrific company. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it's born out of my love for animals. I'm a scientist who moved to the people's homes, creating solutions to people's everyday pet problems. This was primarily in the UK. But then I started inventing because there were just too many pet problems out there for one person in the world to solve them. And so one of my first inventions was the Halti. Everyone knows the Halti. It's a head collar, first commercialized canine head collar that put little people in control of big dogs.
Right.
But of course, things moved on, and we've made a whole lot of other inventions, which are all designed to solve problems. So we're a very functional company.
Right.
We want not just gloss and glitz and fashion.
Right.
That's pretty good stuff too in the pet industry, but we also want to have practical problems that make things better for pets.
Well, yeah, and as you know, behavior problems are one of the number one reasons why people turn pets into shelters. And so these solutions are not only practical, but they're life-saving.
They're life-saving indeed. It's the number one reason why the dogs under the age of 1 year get euthanized. And it's a terrible slaughter of dogs. We're talking millions of dogs around the world get slaughtered that should be there for life.
Yeah, and I find that a lot of people just are not aware of the solutions. Okay, you've got a brand new book out. It's coming out in the U.S. next month.
In October 2013. We launched it in the UK in July. I'm very proud of this book. It's my third book. It's a distillation, if you like, of 32 years of work on the front line.
How'd you fit 32 years into this little book?
Well, keep it brief. And my little joke is, well, it's specifically designed for dog trainers because when you whack a dog with them, when you whack a TV announcer, it doesn't leave a bruise. It's a nice,
perfect,
soft cover. But the purpose of this book is to make it easy for dog owners. Really, there's been too much, if you like, bullshit and complication introduced into the world of dog training. And so I bust a bunch of myths in here. Dogs do have social hierarchies, you know. In other words, the idea of top dog is important, but shouldn't be exaggerated. There's one or two dog trainers exaggerate the importance of dominance. I'm the man in the middle. You know, we like reward-based training methods, but behavior also has to have consequences, and if a dog is behaving badly, then there's got to be a penalty. Right. So penalties and payoffs is the theme of this book. And I hope it's going to save a bunch of dogs' lives and make things more fun for pet owners.
Sure, and where can people find your book next month?
Well, it'll be on Amazon, of course, and it'll be price cut on Amazon to something terrible, but it'll be in a bookstore near you, you know. Barnes & Noble and all that will be distributing it.
So we have a lot of great products we want to talk about, and they've only given us a few minutes today, but you said that there's some great improvements to the Halti, so let's talk about that first.
This is the third generation to the Halti. I'm a farmer. Halti was inspired by really using halters on horses and cattle. So this one, if you look closely, these side members float. It can be adjusted to the size and the shape of a dog's head. So 3 sizes of Halti now fit every size of dog and type of dog there is, from a boxer to a borzoi. So short-nosed dogs, long-nosed dogs, and it's padded for comfort, and it naturally adopts the shape of the dog's head. So we call it an OptiFit because it's an optimum fit.
Right. So definitely more comfortable, and I like that you've got some reflective material here on the side.
Yeah, a little safety feature. It always comes with a safety link. But we do encourage people to use a double-ended lead. It's always better.
Okay. Well, you got some in your pocket.
I'm a bit of a conjurer today.
I'm almost afraid to ask you to take it out.
Well, so-called dangerous dogs, so-called dangerous breeds like pit bulls that are not really dangerous, they have to wear muzzles in a whole bunch of cities and states in the US. In my country, UK, we make all pit bulls have to be muzzled. And so I was very concerned to create a muzzle that was dog-friendly, treat-friendly, allowed them to pant, drink, and take treats. Right. So this is the Baskerville Ultra. And you can see it here. It's adjustable over a very wide range.
And I love the color too.
Well, black is pretty good, but we're going to make, you know, a little hot colors like purple and so on for the fashionable dogs. But the important thing is they can take a treat through it. So it's really comfortable. You can change the shape, just like the Halti OptiFit, by putting it in hot water, then in cold water. So
really?
If you've got a boxer, it obviously needs to be a wider fitting than if you've got a snouty breed of dog like a borzoi. And so that's pretty good. And the other thing...
We've got time for one more.
Well...
okay, go ahead.
An aversive is this pet corrector. we've solved millions of these. I've solved so many dog problems that I could never do by knowledge, just with one simple little shh.
Right.
So penalties, but obviously treats are pretty good too.
And I have used that pet corrector on my dog Chili. It was an excellent tool to keep him from messing with the kitty cat and from getting to things he shouldn't. So thank you for that awesome product.
Show it, and he says, "I'll be a good dog forever."
Absolutely, and I like the little size there. Mine, I have the regular size one.
Okay.
Is this just a
Small is good. Small is good, and keep it in your top pocket.
right?
And it's cheap and it's great value, and it's even cheaper than coming to see me as a professional patient.
Right. Okay, so they're giving us the wrap signal, but what would you like folks that are watching Total Pet Expo TV to know, either if they're here at the show or if they're not here at the show? What can we tell them?
Behavior matters. As we said at the beginning, behavior is so important. It saves lives, makes people happy. Obviously, it makes dogs happy. So glitz and fashion is all very well, but ultimately, the dog products that we sell and that we manufacture have got to do a job of work. They've got to really be functional, and that's my job.
Excellent. A true asset to our industry, Dr. Roger Mugford. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you for watching Total Pet Expo TV.